We want to welcome you from Legion Field in Greenwood, South Carolina. It is Saluda and Emerald for a non-region battle. It is American Legion night here at the ballpark, and it's live on the Lakelands Sports Network radio. Graham Simpson, Landon King with you. Our producer today is the man himself, Joey Ellis. So no video stream. There's no internet connection. We're literally on the hotspot. We're hanging in by the shred of our teeth here, but we are the home of the Greenwood Flying Monkeys. Legion Field, also the home of Post 20, of course. Ty Vines was gracious enough to set us up right behind home plate. And Landon, we've got an Emerald team who is the home team, the host team, and a Saluda team who's coming into today 7-3. They played a tough schedule too. They're only two losses to Swansea, who's a really good team, and one loss to Riverside. So this is a Saluda team that is battle tested, and they play a lot better than their classification.
Yeah, they're 7-3 coming into this game. They're on a pretty big win streak as well. And these are two programs that are very familiar with each other, two coaches that know each other really well. So it's going to be a lot of intense baseball out there.
We'll go through the starting lineup, brought to you by the G. Frank Russell Technology Center, building a better future for your student today. Check out the G. Frank Russell Technology Center if your student is in District 50 or 52. We'll start with the Saluda Tigers. They got Sid Shaw as their catcher batting first. Batting second is Edouard Dominguez, the shortstop. Bryson Burnett, the DH, will bat third, with Braden Williams batting in the cleanup spot. He'll be the center fielder. Abraham Del Valle is the first baseman, batting fifth. Batting sixth is Tristan Daniels in left field. Batting seventh, Jeremy Matthews, the right fielder, with Cash Martin, the second baseman, batting eighth, and batting ninth is Javier Sorcia. He's at third base with Will Weidman on the mound for the Saluda Tigers. So it's Shaw, Dominguez, Burnett, Williams, Del Valle, Daniels, Matthews, Martin, and Sorcia. For the home team, the Emerald Vikings, they'll lead off with their pitcher, Bo Height, in the leadoff spot. Eli Swansea, the catcher, will bat second. Finn Howard is the shortstop, batting third. Colson Marino behind him in the cleanup spot in center field. But he's had some powerful shots here on this very ballpark. Ethan Metz, who's been so solid this year at third base, batting fifth. Batting sixth is the youngster Holden Styron in right field. Thomas Hodges will be the first baseman, batting seventh. Batting eighth, Colton Knight, the DH, and Matthew Ritter rounds out the lineup for Emerald in left field, batting ninth. So for Emerald, it's Height, Swansea, Howard, Marino, Metz, Styron, Hodges, Knight, and Ritter. And, of course, Bo Height is on the mound. Saluda today in the all-gray uniforms. They have Saluda across the chest in purple. They have purple numbers on the back with the purple hats with the white S emblem in the middle. The Emerald Vikings with their white caps, they have their alternate Viking logo in the center with a purple bill. They have the gold jerseys, Vikings across the chest in cursive in white, outlined in purple, and then white numbers with the purple outline on both the front and the back of the jersey. So white lids, gold jerseys, white pants for Emerald, and it's purple lids and all gray for the Saluda Tigers. We'll have first pitch when we come back between Saluda and Emerald on the Lakelands Sports Network radio.
When you bundle home and auto, life can be easier. You choose coverage that makes sense for you, at a price that's right for you, and a local State Farm agent who's there for you.
Call State Farm agent Frank Coyle in Greenwood today.
Howard's on Main is the kind of place you keep coming back to. Open 6 days a week with breakfast served every day, plus a full menu loaded with variety for lunch and dinner. Great food, friendly faces, and live music that keeps Main Street moving. From morning coffee to late night vibes, Howard's on Main delivers every time. Howard's on Main, great food, live music, and a true Greenwood favorite. Looking for a home in Greenwood or thinking about selling? Work with someone who knows the community inside and out. Courtney Height Realtor is a top 5 Greenwood MLS agent with almost $20 million in sales and a reputation for guiding buyers and sellers with confidence and care. Call 864-378-4686, visit CourtneyHeightRealtor.com, and follow us on Facebook at Courtney Height Realtor, serving Greenwood, South Carolina, and beyond.
A good personal injury attorney is going to be able to negotiate for you, speak with the insurance companies in their language, and ultimately file a lawsuit and take your case to court if it needs it. You're going through this challenge. You're the hero here. We're just the guide. So if there's any value we can add, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. We're here to help.
Your local State Farm agent can help you choose renter's coverage options to help protect your stuff. Customize your coverage today.
Call State Farm agent Frank Coyle in Greenwood today.
Find your future at the G. Frank Russell Technology Center, where we believe in personalized learning and nurturing every student's unique strengths. RTC serves students from 4 high schools and 3 districts with a wide variety of programs from culinary arts, pre-engineering, auto tech, and others. We provide many different pathways for your child to explore. Talk to your school counselor and visit us at www.rtc.gwd50.org to learn more about RTC Plus and start building a better graduate today.
Back here on the Lakewood Sports Network Radio, Graham Simpson, Landon King, Joey Ellis with you as we're getting set for first pitch between Emerald and Saluda. Saluda coming into today 7-3 in their overall record. Emerald are 5-5, 3 of those wins coming via the forfeit, with Southside being their first region opponent of the year. They only had, 6 players show up. That's a sad sight down in the south side of Greenville County. But Emerald looking for some non-region momentum, and Bo Height, who is on the mound, had himself one heck of a week last week at the plate, where he batted .800, had 2 home runs, and was the PBR State Player of the Week.
Yeah, his bat's gotten really hot recently, and last time he pitched as well was against Wren in the previous region series that Emerald played. He went 6 innings, allowed 2 runs, didn't walk anybody, and struck out 9. So interested to see what he's got here today.
Yeah, he's definitely taken on more of that pitcher role this year and has been excellent. He's going to deal with a fastball and a breaking ball, has 2 variations of the breaking pitch. Now, he's been on it this year. Him and Eli Swansea as a battery mate, they know each other pretty well, and they've become a very good tandem for the Vikings.
Yeah, they're best buds, so I'm not sure if Bo would want anybody else catching for him, and he's got his buddy Swansea behind the plate tonight.
Well, he's got to have a tough customer in the leadoff man for Saluda, Sid Shaw, the catcher. I mean, we look at him, he is a unit, and he can swing the bat. Shaw will lead off with Dominguez on deck, and Bryson Burnett, the DH, will also be due up here in this top of the first inning. Emerald and Saluda about to get set. Height still throwing his warm-up pitches. Down at Legion Field. American Legion night, the first of its kind. And we were talking about this. I don't believe we've had a high school game here or Emerald hosting a game here at Legion Field before.
Not in my memory. This is the first time that Emerald's played a game here, or really any high school teams have competed here since I've been around, at least.
We've even got the train going
I was about to say
behind.
that.
It is baseball ready. Of course, no internet connection here. We're running off the hotspot tonight. That is the reason why we cannot do the video stream, or else we'd be dropping frames. People would be mad because there would literally be no stream. You would have the spinny circle the whole time.
And you would probably get sick from all the movement.
Yeah. All right, Sid Shaw, the catcher with no batting gloves, will dig into the left-hander's batter's box.
This is a guy who knows this field really well. He's played here a lot. He's got a heck of a bat on him. Was all-region player last year for Saluda. I expect him to repeat that this year, maybe even win Region Player of the Year.
Height's first pitch of the day is swung on and ripped into right field. A base hit for Sid Shaw. The lefty wasted no time, saw the fastball over the plate, and deposited into right field. A pull shot for Shaw. He's aboard with a leadoff single.
Yeah, wasting no time is right. Literally the first pitch of the game. Cooper Gant going to be the courtesy runner for Shaw. He's the catcher.
So Shaw does his job. Has some speed on the base paths with Cooper Gant. He's at first. This will be the second pitch of the ball game for Bo Height. Has to work from the stretch against Dominguez. And the pitch. That's a bouncer. Left side of the infield. Finn Howard, the shortstop, throws wide of Mathis at second. There's an E6 to start us off. This one goes all the way down the line and right. They will throw Gant home. He will slide in. Safe. Dominguez goes all the way to third on the errant throw from Finn Howard. And it is 1-0 Saluda Tigers.
This is an Emerald team that has struggled defensively this year, but we saw last week against Wren in that home game they had in that region series, they turned 3 double plays So it looked like they were settling in. There's not the greatest start for the defense behind Height in this first inning.
Oh, it's 1-0 for Saluda here in the top of the first inning. Bryson Burnett, the DH, right-on-right matchup. Runner at third. Height kicks and deals. And he used the fastball for a called strike, outside portion.
Now you're pretty much guaranteed to face Braden Williams this inning as well, who's been a staple of this Saluda lineup for a while.
Height delivers the 0-1. Yanked a fastball out of the zone. It's now count even at 1. Having to deal with Dominguez, the shortstop at third, who bounced into what was a tailor-made double play. Instead, the throw went wide of second all the way down the line and right. There's a ton of foul territory here, the 1-1. That one into left field, a base hit. It'll score another run for the Tigers. Burnett deposits one to left.
Yeah, he pieced that one up well.
Scored Dominguez, 2-0 Saluda.
Second hit of this first inning for the Tigers.
All three have reached. Here's Braden Williams, the dangerous center fielder. Wears the number 4.
Yeah, he's really fun to watch out there in center field. He can get to almost any ball, and I'm interested to see how he plays in this deep park.
Already 2-0 for the Tigers. First pitch to Williams has swung on and fouled away, sprayed it over the first base dugout.
Now I know at post-20 games, if you're a little kid and you go get that foul ball and you turn it in to the concession stand, you get a free snow cone.
Ooh.
Not sure if that plays here.
I'm not sure if it's playing tonight. Heights ahead, 0-1 after the foul ball. Next offering is a little high with a fastball. Count even at 1. Williams, a right-hander. White batting gloves, pink wristbands above each wrist. Runner at first, nobody out, 2-0 Tigers. The pitch inside and gets the called strike. Fastball command for Height has been there, going east to west with the heater. Has Williams in a 2-strike count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner at first, it's Burnett. The DH just had an RBI single. Height stares into Swansea, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, got him with the breaker, and there is the first out of the top of the first inning. He gets Williams by way of the K.
That was a really good pitch there from Bo Height, and that's a big out to get started. That's all it takes for a guy like this on the mound for the momentum to start flowing.
This will be the 5th batter of the day. This will be the 10th pitch for Bo Height coming up to Abraham Del Valle. First baseman batting from the right side for the Tigers. 2-0 Saluda. 1 out here in the top of the first. Height with a long stare. Now he deals. Bender in there for a called strike 1.
And the commands have been there for Height thus far. Saluda's just been hitting it.
So he's pitching to Del Valle backwards. Had been using the fastball primarily through the first 4 batters. Got Williams out with the breaker. Here's his 0-1. And it's chopped left of the mound on the ground to the shortstop, Howard. He will glove in the infield grass and toss it over the first for the inning's second out. Burnett, who was at first, will advance to second. So runner in scoring position and 2 down after the infield ground out. Here comes the left fielder, Tristan Daniels.
Way to shake that previous play off there by Finn Howard. Scooped that ball up and made the throw to first for the second out of the inning.
So even though 2 runs have come across for Saluda and there's 2 down, the 6th man to the plate is Daniels. Height's only thrown 11 pitches. He's been economical thus far.
8 of them have been strikes.
First pitch to Daniels is swung on and pieced up foul.
9.
Daniels
another football guy.
Yep.
Really good running back.
No batting gloves when he's in the batter's box. They're actually hanging out of his back pocket on the left side of his pants. Waving the bat behind his right ear. Right on right matchup. Bender up in the zone. Never tailed down for Heidi miss. It's 1 ball and 1 strike after the foul ball. Having to deal with Bryson Burnett at second base. 2 outs. Top of the first inning. Height set just above the belt from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss with a fastball. Went to the glove side. And it's 1-2.
Got him a chase on that fastball, too.
Yeah, it was a little out of the zone.
Yeah.
Tigers have strung together some hits. They have 2 of them. It's consummated to 2 runs.
See if he goes back to that breaking ball.
1-2 pitch. Just fouled away. He did go back to the breaker. It was fouled straight down by Daniels.
You got to foul off anything close here if you're Daniels in this 2-strike count.
Vikings have Metz, Howard, Mathis, and Hodges left to right in the infield. Swansea catching. Height on the mound. Again, 1 ball and 2 strikes with 2 down. Runner at second for the Tigers. They have a 2-0 lead in the top of the first. Daniels calls time in the right-hander's batter's box. Ritter, Marino, and Styrad in the outfield left to right for Emerald. Height is set. Brings the 1-2. Bounces to the plate. Nice stop by Swansea. Throws to third. The slide is there. Burnett is able to get under the tag.
Good awareness there by a designated hitter on the base pass. Throw would have been in time, but it was a little high there from Swansea. Not a bad throw. You would have needed a perfectly executed throw right there to get him out.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Facing Daniels. Here's the pitch from Height, and it's fouled away to the screen on a fastball. Height's pumping it in there, but Daniels just caught a piece of it. Strikeout in the inning for Bo. He also has got a ground out. 6-3 is how he got Del Valle. It's been quite the battle here between Daniels and Heights.
Emerald might have the youngest manager in the state with Skip in the dugout tonight.
Yep. 7th pitch of the at-bat is swung on and hit well to left field, but right there to make the grab is Matthew Ritter. So 2 runs come across for the Saluda Tigers. RBIs from Bryson Burnett. Sid Shaw got the party started, and he scored the first run. We'll head to the home half of the first when we come back on the Lakelands Sports Network.
Howard's on Main is the kind of place you keep coming back to. Open 6 days a week with breakfast served every day, plus a full menu loaded with variety for lunch and dinner. Great food, friendly faces, and live music that keeps Main Street moving. From morning coffee to late night vibes, Howard's on Main delivers every time. Howard's on Main, great food, live music, and a true Greenwood favorite.
Call State Farm agent Frank Coyle in Greenwood for an auto quote today.
Find your future at the G. Frank Russell Technology Center, where we believe in personalized learning and nurturing every student's unique strengths. RTC serves students from 4 high schools and 3 districts. With a wide variety of programs from culinary arts, pre-engineering, auto tech, and others, we provide many different pathways for your child to explore. Talk to your school counselor and visit us at www.rtc.gwd50.org to learn more about RTC Plus and start building a better graduate today.
With State Farm Home Insurance, you can get the help you need from a local agent if things get complicated, and from our easy-to-use app whenever you need it.
Call State Farm agent Frank Coyle in Greenwood today.
Tonight's first inning brought to you by State Farm agent Frank Coyle right here in Greenwood, Home Auto, Life, and more. Frank and his team will get you covered. It's a 2-0 lead for Saluda. They struck for 2 runs in the top of the first inning. Here comes Emerald to the plate with Bo Height, Eli Swansea, and Finn Howard due up in the bottom of the first inning. So Bo Height, the pitcher, shortstop by trade. We've also seen him in center field this year. He's going to bat first, facing Will Weidman, a left-hander on the mound, wearing long purple undershirt, long sleeves.
Emerald have seen a ton of lefties this year, so this isn't anything new for them.
Southpaw deals a called strike on the outside corner with a fastball.
Weidman had a complete game against 96 in a region series.
0-1. That one crushed to left, backpedaling and making the grab is Tristan Daniels. He was got a great beat on it.
That was pieced up pretty well by Height. Just hit it right to Daniels in left field. He made a good catch on it.
There's Eli Swansea. He's been putting together some fantastic at-bats. Won the game for the Vikings against Wren last week in a series. Facing the left-hander Weidman. 1 out, nobody on. Upstairs, the first pitch fastball. 2-0 the Saluda Tigers lead. They had a ton of base traffic in the first. Here's Eli Swansea to the plate, and he swings and misses. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. Up in the zone that time for Weidman with a low 80s fastball.
Weidman works really fast on the mound.
He's already set, kicks and deals. 1-1 pitch low and outside with back to the heater. Left on right matchup with Weidman, the southpaw. Sun creeping through the shadows here. 2-1 pitch, missed inside. Swansea had a brace out of the way. It's 3 balls and 1 strike. Weidman, who started off height with a couple of strikes, has now lost some command here to Swansea. The second batter he's faced, already ready. And he gets a swing and a miss on a 3-1. Would have been ball 4.
Swansea had his first home run of the season last week against Ren. So he's been heating up as well.
Big 2-run bomb for Swansea. Full count pitch to center field. Braden Williams broke in. Now he backpedals 3 times and squeezes the second out. A 2 down here for Emerald. Height flew out to left. Swansea flew out to center. Here's Finn Howard with nobody on base. 2 away, bottom of the first inning, and Saluda leading 2-0. Beige glove for the left-hander Williams, and he deals. Howard takes upstairs for ball 1. White batting gloves for Finn Howard. Waving the bat behind his ear, swinging a fly ball left center field. Daniels is back. He'll be calling off the center fielder Williams as he hauls in the 3rd out of the inning. So everything hit hard for Emerald, but to an outfielder. 2 flyouts to left, a flyout to center, and the Vikings go down 1-2-3 in the bottom of the first. 2-0 Saluda. Back to the plate in the second. When we come back, it's LSN Radio.
Looking for a home in Greenwood or thinking about selling? Work with someone who knows the community inside and out. Courtney Height Realtor is a top 5 Greenwood MLS agent with almost $20 million in sales and a reputation for guiding buyers and sellers with confidence and care. Call 864-378-4686, visit CourtneyHeightRealtor.com, and follow us on Facebook at Courtney Height Realtor, serving Greenwood, South Carolina, and beyond.
A good personal injury attorney is going to be able to negotiate for you, speak with the insurance companies in their language, and ultimately file a lawsuit and take your case to court if it needs it. You're going through this challenge. You're the hero here. We're just the guide. So if there's any value we can add, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. We're here to help.
Looking for a great spot to eat, watch the game, or host your next event? That's Sports Break. Great food, cold drinks, wall-to-wall TVs, and live entertainment. Want something with a view? Head to Break on the Lake, serving up steak, seafood, and cocktails on beautiful Lake Greenwood. And when it's time to celebrate, Main Event Catering has you covered. From private parties to corporate events, they make it easy and stress-free. 1 family, 3 great experiences. Sports Break, Break on the Lake, Main Event Catering.
Saluda 2, Emerald 0 as we go to the top of the second inning from Legion Field in Greenwood, South Carolina. Graham Simpson, Landon King, Joey Ellis with you on the LSN Radio. The Tigers struck for 2 runs in the first.
Your local State Farm agent can help you choose renter's coverage options to help protect your stuff. Customize your coverage today.
Call State Farm agent Frank Coyle in Greenwood today.
At the Height Law Firm, we exist for one reason: to make South Carolina safer. When a company cuts corners, when a driver ignores the rules, or when someone's careless mistake injures a family, we step in. Because accountability is not just about compensation, it's about preventing the next tragedy. Every case we take, we hope that we can make a change to make South Carolina a safer community.
When you bundle home and auto, life can be easier. You choose coverage that makes sense for you, at a price that's right for you, and a local State Farm agent who's there for you.
Call State Farm agent Frank Coyle in Greenwood today.
Find your future at the G. Frank Russell Technology Center, where we believe in personalized learning and nurturing every student's unique strengths. RTC serves students from 4 high schools and 3 districts with a wide variety of programs from culinary arts, pre-engineering, auto tech, and others. We provide many different pathways for your child to explore. Talk to your school counselor and visit us at www.rtc.gwd50.org to learn more about RTC Plus and start building a better graduate today.
Back on the Lakeland Sports Network, Emerald and Saluda doing battle here at Legion Field. It's a quick inning for Will Weidman for the Saluda Tigers, their starting pitcher. The left-hander landed 10 pitches in that first inning. And he got all 3 outs quickly via the flyout.
6 of them were strikes. So good, efficient inning there for the lefty in the bottom of the first. Emerald need to keep this defense out here for a little bit longer here in this one, see if they can get some runners on the base pass, maybe bring across a run or two.
He had a 6:04 first pitch today. Now 6:27. Pitcher's duel other than the first 3 batters of the game. Bo Height's really locked in. He had a scoreless inning in the top half of the second. Got a fielder's choice to end things on a nice play from his third baseman, Metz, who is on deck here to start off the bottom of the second. Here's Colson Marino, the center fielder. First pitch. Weidman starts him off with a strike with a fastball. Went right down the middle. Already set, and the next pitch is swung on and clubbed left center field, and it is off the glove of Williams in the gap. He tried to run it down, hits off the webbing of his mitt, and Marino's into second base.
Good swing there by Marino, and way to track that down there out in center by Braden Williams. He covered so much ground right there. Unfortunately for him, he was not able to make the catch. But Marino is the first base runner of the day for Emerald.
Leads off the inning with a double. Here's Ethan Metz batting from the left side. Left-on-left matchup. Weidman, the southpaw, is set, working from the stretch, delivers the pitch. And a bunt stabbed at and missed by Metz. There's strike 1. Trying to manufacture a run here. Ethan Metz has been very solid in the middle of this Emerald lineup. Wearing the number 6. Will Weidman, the Tigers pitcher on the mound, third base side of the rubber. That one is swung on. Fair ball down the line in right field. It'll score Marino. Metz trying to dig it out for 2, and he will keep on running. This one got tracked all the way in the corner. Metz going for 3. He's got to stand up. RBI triple. And it's 2-1.
That was a really good swing there by Ethan Metz. Hit it right in the sweet spot, and there's so much foul territory here at Legion Field. Got lost over there in the corner, and Ethan Metz was able to use the speed to get all the way to third base with Holden Styron at the plate trying to bring him in and tie the ball game.
First baseman started to come in, Del Valle, expecting the bunt, and it got screamed past him. And it kept going, trickling to the wall. Metz now at third. We got a 2-1 ball game. Styron's first pitch is towed off the end of the bat and foul, first base side. How about that for some momentum for the Emerald Vikings? Sat down 1, 2, 3 in the top. They start off with a double and a triple to score a run here in the second.
Sun's peeking out now.
Styron's 0-1. That is a one-hopper over to short. Hits off the glove of Dominguez. Stops in shallow center. Ethan Metz will score.
Tie ball game now. Still no outs here for the Vikings as Thomas Hodges is coming to the plate now.
See what they ruled this as. I got an E6 in my book. Game changer gives him a hit. Here's Thomas Hodges. First pitch looking at a strike at the knees of the fastball from Weidman. Hodges has just missed some good pitches this year, waiting to get that bat alive. He's got Styron at first base. Weidman doing a lot of traffic. Here's the 0-1. Styron takes off. The throw is wide to second base, kept in the infield, but a stolen bag for Holden Styron. Good job from Dominguez not letting that trickle into right center.
That could have been an extra bag there for Styron if it ends up in the outfield.
Hodges trying to put the ball on the button here. 1 ball, 1 strike, still nobody away. Shows bunt, lays it down, and that is tight-roping the foul line. It'll die in fair territory, and Hodges is safe.
Wow.
But Styron did not take off to third. He stayed put at second.
That is about as close as it can get. A perfect bunt right there by Thomas Hodges.
A missed opportunity for Emerald. Styron did not go up to third. Here's Colton Knight to the plate, the DH. 5th batter to the plate. Shows bunt, pulls back, and there is ball 1 outside on the part of the lefty Weidman. An arm side miss with a fastball. Colton Knight, the 8-hole hitter for the Emerald Vikings. DH showed bunt for ball 1. Styron at second, Hodges at first. Just had a perfect bunt down the third base line. Weidman's 1-0. Bunt shown, laid down right in front of the mound. Weidman will give way for Sid Shaw, the catcher, who throws Knight out at first, but advances the runners. Now second and third for Emerald, 1 down. And 2 perfect bunts back-to-back for the Vikings gives Matthew Ritter a chance to bat with 2 in scoring position.
Chance to take the lead right here for Ritter. He's had some big hits this year for the Vikings.
He
Chance
likes
to pick up another one.
Yeah, like sitting in the 9-hole. You're going to see a lot of fastballs coming your way with Bo Height behind you. Top of the lineup on deck for Emerald.
That's just a textbook Mac Height coaching thing. Have that sneaky hitter in the 9-hole.
First pitch to him, outside, missed on a fastball from Weidman. 2 runners on for Emerald, second and third for the Vikings. They've tied it up 2-2 here in this inning. 1 out for Weidman. The pitcher deals, and a swing and a miss for Ritter. One ball and 1 strike. Weidman has slowed down on the mound with all the traffic. Deals the 1-1. High and tight, he missed with a heater. Now 2-1. Matthew Ritter, his first at-bat of the day. Two-one pitch. Bunt shown, pulled back, and Sid Shaw, the catcher, blocks it in the dirt.
Weidman slipped off the mound right there.
It's now 3-1 after that one missed. Weidman on the mound, stares into his catcher, working third base side of the rubber. Deals the pitch, and he got a swing and a miss from Ritter. Count is full. One out in the second. 2 runs have already come across for the Vikings. 2 more in scoring position. Weidman's 3-2. Upstairs, and there's ball 4. Gutsy take from Ritter. Now the bases are loaded for Bo Height.
Big chance to blow this game wide open here for Height.
Still just 1 out in the inning. Saluda 2, Emerald 2. Bases loaded for the Vikings here in the home half of the second inning. A Viking at every base. Second time that Weidman has faced Height. Here's the pitch. A little below the knees on a fastball for ball 1.
Ritter at first, Hodges at second, Styron at third.
Big pitch here, 1-0. Tried the nibble at the outside corner and just missed. 2 balls and no strikes.
Don't want to walk in a run here if you're Saluda.
The lineup becomes unforgiving with Swansea, Howard, and Marino in the hole. 2-0. In the dirt for ball 3. Nowhere to put him. And a 3-0 count here to Bo Height. Here's the pitch. Weidman missed in the dirt, and there is the lead for the Emerald Vikings. Now 3-2. Start to unravel now for Weidman and the Tigers.
Like you just said, this part of the lineup unforgiving for the Vikings. Got the meat of the Emerald lineup here in the second inning.
Bo Height just walked in a run. Here's Eli Swansea at a fly ball to center field his first time up. Now it's 3-2 for the Vikings. All 3 runs have come in this frame. Base is still loaded. The pitch inside, he missed. Glove side for the left-hander.
5 straight balls.
Started off super economical. 1-0. Outside with a heater. 2-0. Bases loaded for Swansea. Next pitch. Another arm side miss. 3 balls and no strikes. So he just had a 4-pitch walk to Bo Height with the bases loaded. Similar situation here with Swansea at the plate. 3 balls, no strikes, bases loaded. The pitch. There's a strike. Caught the inside corner with a fastball, and it's 3-1.
Wyman needed that a lot.
Swung on and hit well, left field. Going back is Daniels to the wall. It's off the base of the wall. That hit near the 335 sign. It's a jailbreak on the base paths as Hodges scores. Ritter comes in to score. A 2-run double for Eli Swansea.
Great swing there by Swansea. Thought that one had a chance to leave out there. It almost did, hit right at the base of the wall. He drives in 2 more runs for the Vikings, and they extend their lead. 5-2 Emerald.
Bo Height stopped at third base. And now the 9th man to the plate is Finn Howard. Playing shortstop today, still just 1 out in the inning. Takes upstairs for ball 1. Weidman has lost all command with a fastball here in the second inning, I should say.
He's up to 36 pitches now.
5-2 Emerald. Pitch. Popped up towards the screen, and it'll be a foul ball. Ball and a strike to Finn Howard with 1 out. First base is open. Runners at second and third. Swansea just laced a double as Howard sends it the other way, foul 1 and 2.
I think that one just hit the WC tail truck.
Patrick Davenport got a customer.
It either hit the truck or the side of the press box, 1 of the 2, because you could hear it.
Yeah. 1 ball and 2 strikes here to Howard. The lefty Weidman deals, and he missed with a bender. It's a big 12-6 curveball. Missed upstairs. 2 and 2. It's his 30th pitch of the inning. Upstairs. Pitch count now riding up to 41. Still just got one out.
Full count here for Howard. Big moment.
Weidman's 3-2. Ball 4. Missed outside, and the bases are loaded again. Here's Colson Marino, who got this party started in the second with a double in left center field.
Yeah, so the Vikings have batted around here in this second inning.
That was after going 1-2-3 in the first.
Shaw wants to have a little discussion with his pitcher, Weidman.
I think this is coming 5 batters too late.
Bases loaded for Colson Marino here. Really big chance to drive in some more runs. Just keep that foot on the gas pedal for Emerald.
This Emerald team has been swinging the lumber here in this inning. Double, triple, single, and a 2-run double from Eli Swansea.
And some good plate discipline as well. A few walks in this inning as well. One that led to a run, another one there to load the bases by Finn. And Matthew Ritter also had a walk. So 3.
Yep. 10th man to the plate this inning. Colson Marino digs in. Left on right matchup. Weidman deals a strike on the first pitch to Colson Marino. Bases loaded. Height at third. Swansea at second. Howard at first. No balls and a strike with 1 out here to Colson Marino. The pitch. In the dirt. Nice job by Sid Shaw, the catcher, to not let it get past him.
He's done a good job defensively behind the plate today.
The only out this inning is a sac bunt laid down by Colton Knight.
Yeah, so pretty much the only out has been when
a productive one. Yeah.
Emerald decided to give him one.
1-1 pitch, outside edge, just got the strike call. 1-2. Now the late call by our home plate umpire. Bases loaded, 2 strikes on Marino. Weidman, the lefty, fires it in. And that's a shallow fly ball to center field. Williams will come in, make the catch. Height will tag. The throw comes in. It's on line. The tag is there, and he's not in time. Height was able to slide around the glove of Sid Shaw. Then a sacrifice fly for Colson Marino. Plates another run for the Vikings, now 6-2.
Another productive out there for Emerald. 4-run lead for him now.
At the plate, number 10, Holden.
I really thought that was going to be out, so a good slide there by Hyde at the plate.
Number 6, Ethan Metz.
Saluda head coach Travis Mills went out to argue and then went right back to the dugout after a very short conversation. There's Ethan Metz. RBI triple already here.
In this inning.
Yep. That's right. Like Swansea will, with 2 outs now, the catcher will get taken out. Jacoby Cade will take his space on the base paths and be at third base. Height just scored on the sac fly. Runners at second and third for the Vikings. Everybody tagged up. Cade at third, Howard at second. At the plate, Ethan Metz, the left fielder, pops one up. Shallow right center field. Second baseman Cash Martin will make the grab, and that'll conclude the inning of the bottom of the second. 6 runs come across for the Emerald Vikings. They had 11 to the plate, and Metz was able to end it with a pop-up when Weidman had a deal of pitches after having a short first. An everlasting second. Will head to the third. Vikings up 4 on the LSN.
This season, fuel up like a champion at Tropical Smoothie Cafe, right here in Greenwood on the 72 Bypass Northeast. Tropical Smoothie Cafe has way more than just smoothies. We're talking fresh wraps, warm flatbreads, quesadillas, and all-day breakfast favorites. Whether you're headed to the game or grabbing something after practice, Tropical Smoothie Cafe has the flavor to keep you going. Stop by today or order ahead online. Tropical Smoothie Cafe. Eat better. Feel better.
This is Armada Law. And we really just want to be real. It's people talking to people. It's people helping people. If we do our job, you'll have a couple more tools. You'll have a couple more weapons against Goliath, because that's who we're dealing with. The insurance companies, they're not out to protect you. They're out to get money. So it's our job to educate, to empower, to help you against the big guys.
Howard's on Main is the kind of place you keep coming back to. Open 6 days a week with breakfast served every day, plus a full menu loaded with variety for lunch and dinner. Great food, friendly faces, and live music that keeps Main Street moving. From morning coffee to late night vibes, Howard's on Main delivers every time. Howard's on Main, great food, live music, and a true Greenwood favorite.
6-2, Vikings have the lead. They just scored all 6 runs at the bottom of the second inning. When they go to the top of the third, Bo Height still on the mound for the Emerald Vikings. He'll face 3, 4, and 5, the meat of the Saluda Tiger order. Here's we start the third inning from Legion Field in Greenwood, South Carolina. No video stream today. Just audio. Bo Height had a quick second after giving up 2 in the first. Back to work here in the third, facing Burnett. Here's the pitch. Starts him off with a fastball, gets the called strike on the inside edge. Bryson Burnett, the DH, had an RBI single in the first inning. Next offering. Breaking ball, catches the zone, strike 2.
That was a really good pitch there by Height.
Started out of the zone on the inside, curved back into the right-hander.
Looked like he was going to hit him at first.
Height works from the wind, ahead, no balls and 2 strikes, kicks and deals. And the breaking pitch slid away from the zone, 1-2.
Good job there by Swansea behind the plate.
Backhand glove for the catcher, Swansea. Height's 1-2 pitch. In the air to center field, Marino ranging to his left. Got a beat on it, makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
That was a good swing there by Burnett.
Coming to the plate for Saluda, number 4, Braden Williams.
Here's Braden Williams, center fielder.
Struck out last time at the plate.
It's the only strikeout victim today for Bo Height. Right on right matchup, 6-2. Emerald with the lead. We're in the third, 1 down. The pitch. Breaking ball for strike 1. Went right down the middle. Started above the zone and then dipped into the sweet spot for Height. Working from the wind. Serves the 0-1. Low with a fastball, count even here to Braden Williams, the center fielder. Height offers, and inside nearly hit the hands of Williams on a fastball. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. Height from the wind. Here's the 2-1. A little bouncer poke to second base, and it's Mathis who has the glove, has to throw to beat the speedster and does not. Infield single here for Williams. And it's just running down the line. Mathis couldn't get out of his glove.
That's just what Braden Williams offers to you at the plate. He's able to beat out those routine grounders just like that, and he's on base for the first time today.
Abraham Del Valle, the first baseman. Grounded to Finn Howard at short his first time up. 6-2, Emerald have the lead here in the top of the third inning. 1 out, 1 on. Right on right matchup. Height on the mound, delivers. Swing and a miss at a first pitch fastball. 2 runs came in the top of the first for Saluda. Emerald just responded with 6 at the bottom of the second. Heights 0-1. Ground ball left side through the hole in the left field. Station to station go the Tigers. They'll be 1 out with first and second. Back-to-back singles for Saluda.
Trying to respond to that big inning that Emerald just had in the second. 2 on for Tristan Daniels. He flew out in his first at bat.
Yep, the left fielder flew out to left field. So that was to end the first. Right on right matchup. Height delivers. Missed upstairs with a breaking ball. That was his 38th pitch of the day. After a fly out to center field, back-to-back singles here for Saluda. Daniels ahead in the count, 1-0 here to Height. Throw back to second. Williams slides in safe. One-0 pitch is going to be another look back to second base. Height very weary of Williams. Got another speedster and Daniels at the plate. 1-0 offering. Swung on and a bouncer up the middle. Howard will step on the bag for one throw to first, a double play to end the inning. Unassisted for Howard at second base. Tossed it over to Hodges. And that is exactly what Emerald needed to end the threat in the third. Still 6-2, a 4-run lead for the Vikings, led to the home half of the third when we come back on the LSN Radio Network.
Looking for a great spot to eat, watch the game, or host your next event? That's Sports Break. Great food, cold drinks, wall-to-wall TVs, and live entertainment. Want something with a view? Head to Break on the Lake, serving up steak, seafood, and cocktails on beautiful Lake Greenwood. And when it's time to celebrate, Main Event Catering has you covered. From private parties to corporate events, they make it easy and stress-free. One family, 3 great experiences. Sports Break, Break on the Lake, Main Event Catering. Looking for a home in Greenwood or thinking about selling? Work with someone who knows the community inside and out. Courtney Height Realtor is a top 5 Greenwood MLS agent with almost $20 million in sales and a reputation for guiding buyers and sellers with confidence and care. Call 864-378-4686, visit CourtneyHeightRealtor.com, and follow us on Facebook at Courtney Height Realtor, serving Greenwood, South Carolina, and beyond.
I had just left my house, went through the light, and was turning into a gas station. I heard the screech and kind of looked in my mirror. I was terrified. Everybody kept telling me, "You've got to get an attorney." She was there for me. Just a few phone calls with her to see her diligence. So it was just good to be able to trust.
Number 10, Holden Styron.
6-2 for the Emerald Vikings. They have the lead. Will hit to the home half of the third. Weidman still out there for Saluda. Left-hander deals first pitch to Holden Styron. Ground ball left side. Going to be a tough play for Dominguez, the shortstop. Fires it over to first, and it gets past the first baseman, Del Valle. Another bag for Styron. He will scoot over to second base, and that's how the inning starts.
Another leadoff batter on base for the Vikings, exactly how it started last inning. See if they can take advantage of it.
Styron now at second. He'll get credit for the single, but advanced to second on the throwing error. Here's Thomas Hodges. He had a bunt single perfectly placed down the third base line his last time up. Faces a bunt again, and that one just steers foul left of the line. Tried it again, third base side.
Weidman approaching 50 pitches now.
Had a 36-pitch inning in the second. 0-1. Hodges showing bunt. Instead, he's free swinging in the dirt. He swung and missed. That's some junk from Weidman. 0-2.
Now he's at 50.
Oh-2 pitch from Weidman. Hodges swings to third. They will look back the runner. Sorcy will throw to first, and in time for the inning's first out.
Good job by Sorcy. Played that perfectly. Made the grab, looked off the runner, and made a good throw over to first for out numero uno. Train's back.
Yep, gotta love the train in the background. That's what makes this park so festive. Time called and granted. Weidman threw the pitch. It will not count. Runner at second. Holden Styron led off the inning with a single. Now there's one on and one out. 6-2. Emerald with the lead. Weidman working quick. The starter for Saluda. Left-handed pitcher on the mound, and he deals. Fastball low and outside. There's ball one. And to Colton Knight, who had a sac bunt his first time up.
He had a really nice bunt. Did his job, advanced the runners. They ended up scoring.
1-0. Swung on and popped up off the end of the bat and streaks away foul over the screen. Hits the top of the stanchion. Well, today is opening day for the MLB, believe it or not, March 25th. Yankees and Giants will play tonight.
On Netflix.
Yeah, on Netflix, though.
Have you seen the devices throwing out the first pitch? Got to check it out.
1-1. In there for a strike. Bends it into the zone. Now 1-2 on Colton Knight. Is it from, like, the movie or the show Wednesday?
Yeah.
It's
the hand.
It's the hand that's throwing out the first pitch.
It's like a hand on a skateboard.
I don't know if I like that.
Me either.
1-2 upcoming. Weidman delivers, and a half-hearted swing and a miss for Knight, and he goes down swinging. There's the second out of the inning.
That was a good pitch there by Weidman. He's done a solid job bouncing back from the last inning where he gave up 6 runs. That was a big second out there. He's able to get Colson Knight with the sword.
Here's Matthew Ritter. Had a walk to load the bases his last time up in the second. 9-hole hitter with Hyde on deck. Runner at second. First pitch is turned on and fouled. Hits the visiting bullpen on the fence. Left field way.
Yeah, Saluda not warming up anybody, so they're trusting their guy Weidman here to take them deep into this game.
Both teams are getting to the harder region play. Here's the 0-1. Slipped on a 12-6 curveball, misses out of the zone, now 1-1. Runner at second, 2 down, 6-2, Emerald leading. Bottom of the third inning. And the throw goes into left center field. Wasn't even close for Weidman. Styron takes off. Williams will throw to third. That one's high. It goes into the dugout, and it scores another run. 2 E's on the play. 7-2. Emerald with the lead.
Well, you don't see that every day.
You definitely don't. Now the bases are clear. I mean, what's funny is that the throw to second, they're trying to backpick Styron, wasn't even close from Weidman. Just was non-competitive. And then Williams.
He even got a late start on the run, too.
I mean, if the throw is on line from Williams, Styron is out by 6 steps. Here's the 1-0 pitch. High and tight to Ritter, 2-0. I mean, if he throws on line, it beats Styron. It's not even close. Instead, it one hops into the third base dugout. 2-1 pitch. Swung on and hammered to left field, and that one is foul. Now 2-2 here to Ritter. Both foul balls he's caught early, but he's caught the sweet spot. Deuce is wild. Nobody on base. 5-run lead for Emerald. The pitch just missed inside, and now the count's full. Saluda crowd wanted that one.
Ritter can get on base here. He's at the top of the order right behind him.
3-2. Upstairs, and here comes the top of the order. Back-to-back walks for Ritter in the second and third inning. And it continues.
Vikings, number 4, Bo Height.
Now Coach Mills is coming to have a chat with our home plate umpire.
I think they're making a switch, a defensive switch, because he has the lineup card with him.
Has not made his way to the mound yet. This might be the end of the line for Williams. And it will be. Shakes his hand, gets a pat on the chest, and takes the ball. There will be a new pitcher coming in for the Saluda Tigers.
I think it's going to be Cooper Gant if my eyes are serving me correctly. Oh, I'm wrong. He was over there near the bullpen. I guess he was just getting the foul ball.
We'll get these substitutions in for you before we go to break. Bryson Burnett is the DH. He's come onto the field. I think he's at third. Sorcia, the third baseman, goes to short. And I think this is Eduardo Dominguez, who was at shortstop, now pitching. So Dominguez is the new pitcher for the Tigers. Weidman take it out. Burnett at third. And now Sorcia is the shortstop for Saluda. We'll have this when we come back facing Bo Heights, 7-2 Vikings.
With State Farm Home Insurance, you can get the help you need from a local agent if things get complicated. And from our easy-to-use app whenever you need it.
Call State Farm agent Frank Coyle in Greenwood today.
Find your future at the G. Frank Russell Technology Center, where we believe in personalized learning and nurturing every student's unique strengths. RTC serves students from 4 high schools and 3 districts with a wide variety of programs from culinary arts, pre-engineering, auto tech, and others. We provide many different pathways for your child to explore. Talk to your school counselor and visit us at www.rtc.gwd50.org to learn more about RTC Plus and start building a better graduate today.
Home. It's the house you grew up in, the still warm cookies in the jar at Grandma's, the warm sun on your back, and the buzz of the bugs in the lake where Dad taught you to bait a hook. It's the place you put down roots, pin your hopes and dreams for the future, the connections we've made, and the adventures we've yet to take. This is home, and home is here.
Call State Farm agent Frank Coyle in Greenwood for an auto quote today.
Saluda, number 2, Eduardo Dominguez.
Eduardo Dominguez on the mound for the Saluda Tigers facing Bo Heights. Ritter just took the walk. There's 2 outs and a 7-2 lead. Heights shows bunt, pulls back. Ritter takes off, and he will swipe second base.
Runner in scoring position for Height, whose bat has been hot, red hot.
It was called a strike into Heights. Now 0-1.
At the Height Law Firm, we exist for one reason: to make South Carolina safer. When a company cuts corners, when a driver ignores the rules, or when someone's careless mistake injures a family, we step in. Because accountability is not just about compensation, it's about preventing the next tragedy. Every case we take, we hope that we can make a change to make South Carolina a safer community.
Howard's on Main is the kind of place you keep coming back to. Open 6 days a week with breakfast served every day, plus a full menu loaded with variety for lunch and dinner. Great food, friendly faces, and live music that keeps Main Street moving. From morning coffee to late night vibes, Howard's on Main delivers every time. Howard's on Main, great food, live music, and a true Greenwood favorite.
A good personal injury attorney will level the playing field between you and the insurance companies. They will work your case up so that you can get maximum value and maximum compensation. Insurance companies know how to pay minimum value to consumers. That's how they make money. You're going through this challenge. You're the hero here. We're just the guide. So if there's any value we can add, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. We're here to help.
Nine to 2, Emerald with a 7-run lead, 9 unanswered for them as we head to the 4th inning. Saluda will have 7, 8, 9, the bottom of their order. Here to tell you about it is Landon King.
Height still on the mound for the Vikings. He's spun 2 zeros ever since giving up 2 unearned there in the top of the first. He's got Jeremy Matthews to lead off the top of the 4th for Saluda. Height the pitch.
Ooh, Matthews
got a piece of him.
He's hit again. He was hit by a pitch his first time up.
Bo must not like this guy. He's hit him twice.
Both in the left elbow.
Cash Martin to the plate now.
And last time he was up, try to lay down a sack bunt. See what happens here for Saluda. I mean, down by 7 runs. You feel like they're going to be aggressive.
Have to be. Height working out of the stretch now. Here's the pitch. That one misses inside, 1-0. Fed the heater to him there, the first pitch of the at-bat. Height set for the 1-0. That one low. Missed downstairs. 2 balls, no strikes here for the sophomore.
That was a nasty breaking ball from Bo. Very surprised Martin didn't offer at it. Very enticing pitch.
2-0 on its way from Height. Make it 3-0. Missed outside, said the home plate umpire. 3 balls, no strikes for Cash Martin. Trying to get on base for the first time. Called strike there. Height gets back in it with the fastball. Still a good hitter's count for Martin. 3-1 on its way from Height. Called strike 2. Good job from Height to battle his way back into this one.
That was a borderline pitch, one that was very close to an earlier pitch that was called a ball.
Big pitch on the way from Height. The payoff. And that got a piece of Martin. Knocked his helmet off.
Yeah, caught the bill of his helmet.
So 2 hit batters to start the 4th inning here from Height. Got a little wild.
Second time that he has hit a batter with 2 strikes tonight. Those are always killer. 3rd hit batter overall.
Looks like Cash Martin is all right. I don't think that one hit him in the head.
It looked way worse than it actually was because it hit the bill of the helmet, and then, of course, that flew the helmet off, but no harm, no foul.
Javier Sorcia at the plate. He's now at shortstop for Saluda after the defensive switch. Height offers. Swung on right into the 6 hole. and that'll be a single for Javier Sorcia. Ritter did a good job getting it in quickly. But bases loaded, no outs for Sid Shaw.
Can't intentional walk him now.
Had a single on the first pitch of the game.
Or maybe you do. Maybe you Barry Bonds him.
Maybe. Who knows? Then he got intentionally walked in that second. And Coach Height's going to walk out to the mound then, have a talk with his pitcher. 9-2 Emerald.
He's going to take Bo out.
He is. I think it's going to be Ethan Metz who just got the baseball, the side armor. So I imagine Finn will slide over to third, then Bo will go and play short, as Ethan Metz is the new pitcher for the Emerald Vikings. The side armor when we come back here on the LSN Radio Network.
This is Armada Law. And we really just want to be real. It's people talking to people. It's people helping people. If we do our job, you'll have a couple more tools. You'll have a couple more weapons against Goliath, because that's who we're dealing with. The insurance companies, they're not out to protect you. They're out to get money. So it's our job to educate, to empower, to help you against the big guys.
Looking for a home in Greenwood or thinking about selling? Work with someone who knows the community inside and out. Courtney Height Realtor is a top 5 Greenwood MLS agent with almost $20 million in sales and a reputation for guiding buyers and sellers with confidence and care. Call 864-378-4686, visit CourtneyHeightRealtor.com, and follow us on Facebook at Courtney Height Realtor, serving Greenwood, South Carolina and beyond.
Find your future at the G. Frank Russell Technology Center, where we believe in personalized learning and nurturing every student's unique strengths. RTC serves students from...
Back here on the Lakeland Sports Radio Network. It's Ethan Metz on the mound now for the Vikings. Sid Shaw at the plate, the lefty hard-hitting catcher. First pitch he sees, hits it hard down the first base line. It's going to score one for Saluda. The second one's coming through, and a third is going to score for Saluda. Shaw still chugging for third, and he has a stand-up bases clear and triple down the first base line. Very similar to what Ethan Metz did earlier, and that cuts the Emerald lead to just 4. It's a 9-5 ball game now, thanks to Sid Shaw.
I mean, he just wastes no time. First pitch of the ball game, had a single in the right field, was intentionally walked his second time up. He's facing Ethan Metz, who's just trying to get a get-me-over, get himself started up here tonight, and it gets deposited in right field for a 3-run triple.
Now it's Eduardo Dominguez at the plate. He's the pitcher now for the for the Tigers, and he took a first pitch strike. It's 0-1. Metz loading. Here's the pitch. Missed outside. Good stop there from Swansea. 1 ball, 1 strike for the side armor.
3 runs already this inning for Saluda, no outs.
Sid Shaw has seen 2 pitches tonight, and he hit both of them. Another ball there, missed downstairs, low and away.
Sid Shaw has faced 2 pitches, and he's reached 3 times.
Yeah. That's unreal. It's 9-5 Emerald still, 0 outs still in the 4th inning. The 2-1 is sliced foul there by Dominguez. 2 balls, 2 strikes. He's got Cooper Gant on first, who's running for Sid Shaw. Saluda not backing down, despite giving up a lot of runs in the past 2 innings. There's the 2-2. This one hit by Howard at third and Height at short, and it'll be an RBI single for Eduardo Dominguez. It's now a 3-run ball game as Saluda have themselves a 4-run inning here in the 4th inning. 9-6 now.
Before an out can get recorded.
Now it's Bryson Burnett at the plate. Started the game as the DH, now he's playing third. He's picked up a hit in this ball game. Fouls that one back. Hard backstop here at Legion Field. You see that one? That one just bounced right off.
Yep. Just went right of the batter circle.
No balls, 1 strike. Metz is set. Throws over to first, and Dominguez slides in safely.
What a chance here for Saluda. Get back into this game.
Absolutely. Still just the 4th inning. Anything can happen here. Metz, the 0-1. Height scoops it. Long throw is made. A really good throw there by Height. Had to take a few steps back to field the ball. Fielded it cleanly and made a good throw over to Hodges for out number 1 here in the 4th. Dominguez advanced over to second in the process.
Yeah, that was hit with some heat on it by Burnett. It sent Height all the way to the outfield grass cut. Thought about trying to turn 2, instead made the right play over to first and was able to get Burnett by a couple of steps. Threw a dart over to first.
Pinch hitter at the plate for the Tigers. It's Lane Ashley seeing his first pitches of the day. He's hitting for Braden Williams, who's 0 for 2.
I wonder if there's anything wrong with Williams.
First pitch to Ashley is a ball missed on the breaking. 1 ball, no strikes, and 1 out. Dominguez on second. Metz gets the pitch. Throws back over to second, and Dominguez is safe. Saluda with 7 hits on the night. Same amount as Emerald have as well. They both have 7. Metz missed on the fastball there.
Oh, they'll give that a strike.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm with you.
So 1-1 for Ashley. Metz will throw back over to second again. And Dominguez is safe. Metz is at 11 pitches now. He's recorded 1 out here in the 4th. The 1-1. This one poked back into the bleachers by Ashley.
Got a souvenir. Producer Joey Ellis is on the case.
Yep, he's on it.
It's a race between him and Jacoby Cade, and I think he's going to win it with ease.
Yeah, Joey's going to win. 1 ball, 2 strikes for Lane Ashley. Metz is set, delivers the pitch, Metz is upstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes here for Lane Ashley at the plate. Chance to drive in another run here for the Tigers and cut it to 2. The 2-2 hit down the third base line. Fielded by Howard. It's a fair ball. Throws over to first, and he made the play. Also held the runner at second. So 2 outs now for Saluda as Abraham Del Valle will head to the plate. He picked up a single in his last at-bat. Let's see what he's got to offer here with 2 outs and a runner on scoring position.
That was a good play there by Finn Howard. It looked like it might go foul pretty much the whole time. Stayed fair and just ripped it across the diamond. That was literally from third base, stepping on third base to first base. One of the longest throws you can have in the infield.
This one hit hard up the middle. Mathis is able to get there and field it. Makes the throw over to first. A good stretch by Hodges to clean it up. And we're heading to the bottom of the 4th. After a big inning by Saluda, they were able to put up 4 runs. Now it's a 9-6 in favor of Emerald. Catch you here for the bottom of the inning on the LSN Radio Network.
At the Height Law Firm, we exist for one reason: to make South Carolina safer. When a company cuts corners, when a driver ignores the rules, or when someone's careless mistake injures a family, we step in. Because accountability is not just about compensation. It's about preventing the next tragedy. Every case we take We hope that we can make a change to make South Carolina a safer community.
Howard's on Main is the kind of place you keep coming back to. Open 6 days a week with breakfast served every day, plus a full menu loaded with variety for lunch and dinner. Great food, friendly faces, and live music that keeps Main Street moving. From morning coffee to late night vibes, Howard's on Main delivers every time. Howard's on Main, great food, live music, and a true Greenwood favorite.
A good personal injury attorney will level the playing field between you and the insurance companies. They will work your case up so that you can get maximum value and maximum compensation. Insurance companies know how to pay minimum value to consumers. That's how they make money. You're going through this challenge. You're the hero here. We're just the guide. So if there's any value we can add, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. We're here to help.
Back here on the Lakeland Sports Radio Network, live from Legion Field here in Greenwood. It's a beautiful night for baseball as the Vikings from Emerald High School and the Tigers of Saluda doing battle. It's 9-6 in favor of the Vikings. Here in the bottom of the fourth, Dominguez still on the mound, the right-hander for the Tigers. And Ethan Metz is coming to the plate for the Vikings. First pitch you'll see from Dominguez is upstairs for a ball. Metz came to the plate last inning, but was not able to see any pitches. That's a strike there. 1-1. Dominguez working fast. 1-1 is fouled away there by Ethan Metz. 1 ball, 2 strikes now for the pitcher. He had an RBI triple earlier down the first base line, similar to what Sid Shaw did. Here's the 1-2 from Dominguez. That one was fouled as well. Metz barely got a piece of it. It sent it flying towards the backstop. It's Metz, Styron, and Hodges due up this inning for the Vikings. All of them have hits on the evening. Dominguez misses downstairs with the 1-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes here for Metz, the left-handed batter. Vikings trying to tack on more runs. Metz hits this one hard out the center field. Williams covers some ground and makes the grab for out number 1. F8 there for Ethan Metz.
Now at the plate, number 10, Holden Styron.
Now Holden Styron at the plate. He's 1 for 2 on the evening. But he scored both times he's been on base. He takes first pitch of the at-bat there for a ball. Two balls now after that one got away from Shaw. Metz just flew out to center. Here's the 2-0 from Dominguez. Make it 3-0 now. Good eye from Styron, the youngster, only in 8th grade. In the starting lineup for the Vikings this year. Was starting last year as a 7th grader. The 3-0 on the way. That one caught the edge for a strike.
I don't know, man.
I'm with you there.
Even the train thinks so.
Styron thought so. He was ready to throw his bat and head to first. The 3-1. Swing and a miss there from Styron.
And now he's overcompensating for that last strike call. He expanded his zone when he didn't need to.
Payoff pitch on its way from Dominguez. Swing and a miss. Styron goes down swinging after starting in a 3-0 count. Way to battle back there from Dominguez.
Yeah, Dominguez with some really good pitches at the end of that at-bat. including strike 3. That had some nasty bite to it. Nothing Styron can do.
Now Thomas Hodges at the plate. He's 1 for 2 as well tonight. Tommy got on base was a perfect bunt. First pitch you'll see from Dominguez is hit softly to the third baseman. That's Burnett. He'll field the ball and throw it over to first for out number 3. Vikings go 1-2-3 there in the bottom of the 4th. Head into the 5th inning now. Vikings still have the lead, though, 9-6 here on the Lakeland Sports Radio Network.
This is Armada Law. And we really just want to be real. It's people talking to people. It's people helping people. If we do our job, you'll have a couple more tools. You'll have a couple more weapons against Goliath, because that's who we're dealing with. The insurance companies, they're not out to protect you. They're out to get money. So it's our job to educate, to empower, to help you against the big guys.
Looking for a home in Greenwood or thinking about selling? Work with someone who knows the community inside and out. Courtney Height Realtor is a top 5 Greenwood MLS agent with almost $20 million in sales and a reputation for guiding buyers and sellers with confidence and care. Call 864-378-4686, visit CourtneyHeightRealtor.com, and follow us on Facebook at Courtney Height Realtor, serving Greenwood, South Carolina and beyond.
Find your future at the G. Frank Russell Technology Center, where we believe in personalized learning and nurturing every student's unique strengths. RTC serves students from 4 high schools and 3 districts with a wide variety of programs from culinary arts, pre-engineering, auto tech, and others. We provide many different pathways for your child to explore. Talk to your school counselor and visit us at www.rtc.gwd50.org to learn more about RTC Plus and start building a better graduate today.
Back here at Legion Field, it's 9-6. Vikings on top here in the top of the 5th inning. Mets still on the mound for Emerald. Tristan Daniels will lead off the inning for the Tigers. Daniels.
Metz does a good job getting soft contact, and after he got settled in that last inning, that's exactly what he did. 3 ground ball outs to end the 4th.
He's facing Daniels for the first time today. Misses outside with that breaker. Daniels 0 for 2 today. Long purple sleeves, no batting gloves for the left fielder. Hits this one to Finn Howard over at third. Howard scoops it up and makes the throw over to Hodges for out number 1.
Saw Finn's dad while I was going to the restroom. He was pretty pleased with the way that he's been playing defense today, other than the hiccup in the first inning. He's been very sure-handed.
He's responded very well. He's been perfect defensively. Hasn't missed a play since.
And another ground ball for Met, soft contact.
This is Jeremy Matthews at the plate. Takes that first pitch for a ball. Matthews has been hit twice, so he hits that one up the middle. Mathis with the sliding stop. Makes the throw over to Hodges, who made a good stretch, and that's out number 2 for the Vikings. The gloves are on display here in the 5th inning, the leather being shown off.
5 straight infield outs for Ethan Metz. That one was a nice backhand knee slide. Good job by Luke Mathis, the 8th grader, showing off some leather.
This is Cash Martin at the plate now. (1-0) after that ball. Martin's also been hit today.
Yeah, he was hit with 2 strikes.
Takes another ball there.
Metz is about to complete one time through the order. First batter that he faced was Sid Shaw, the leadoff man.
2-0 count. The pitch from Metz took for ball 3. Never mind. Late strike call there.
We'll take it.
2 balls, 1 strike. ball from Ethan Metz. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs here for the side armor. 3-1. This one hit hard into right field by Martin. He's got himself a 2-out single.
Yep, just went the other way. Simple approach there for Cash Martin. Didn't try and overpower it. That's where his teammates have hit it straight into the ground against Ethan Metz. Good piece of hitting to Sorcia. Now the shortstop.
He's 1 for 2. Scored when he got on base with his single as well. Hits this one over to Mathis at second. Takes a weird bounce. Mathis not able to field it cleanly, and he'll eat the throw. Sorcia is safe at first. That was a very awkward bounce there.
Yeah, hit a pebble or something. Had some awkward spin on it. Mathis couldn't quite gauge it. And now you got to deal with Sid Shaw, who just had a 3-run triple.
See if he'll get intentionally walked here with 2 outs.
That would load the bases.
Looks like you're going to let Metz face him again.
Remember, it was only 1 pitch Sid saw. And then he went for a bases-clearing triple with the bases loaded his last time up. He's seen 2 pitches today. He's reached 3 times.
Pitch from Metz. Shaw takes it for a strike. First pitch he hasn't swung at. Oh, 0-1 here for Metz. Gives the runner at second a look. Steps off and bluffs him.
Yep. Outfield is playing a lot deeper against Shaw than any other hitter, especially holding Styron in right field.
That one misses inside from Metz. 1 ball, 1 strike now for number 6 on the mound. The 1-1. This one sliced into right center field. It's down for Sid Shaw. He'll drive in 2 runs, and he'll walk in easily for a 2 RBI double. Wow. His 3rd hit of the evening. He's got a single, double, and a triple. Just needs a homer to complete that cycle. And the Tigers now only trail by 1 run. It's 9-8. Emerald on top.
He's driven in 4 runs, 3 hits, and Saluda have come storming back. 6 unanswered.
Dominguez hits this one over to second. Mathis fields it and makes the throw over to Hodges for out number 3, but not before Saluda make another statement there in the top of the 5th. They're not out of this one by any means. It's 9-8 Emerald lead on the LSN radio network.
At the Height Law Firm, we exist for one reason: to make South Carolina safer. When a company cuts corners, when a driver ignores the rules, or when someone's careless mistake injures a family, we step in. Because accountability is not just about compensation. It's about preventing the next tragedy. Every case we take, we hope that we can make a change to make South Carolina a safer community.
When you bundle home and auto, life can be easier. You choose coverage that makes sense for you, at a price that's right for you, and a local State Farm agent who's there for you.
Call State Farm agent Frank Coyle in Greenwood today.
With State Farm Home Insurance, you can get the help you need from a local agent if things get complicated, and from our easy-to-use app whenever you need it.
Call State Farm agent Frank Coyle in Greenwood today.
A good personal injury attorney is going to be able to negotiate for you, speak with the insurance companies in their language, and ultimately file a lawsuit and take your case to court if it needs it. You're going through this challenge. You're the hero here. We're just the guide. So if there's any value we can add, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. We're here to help.
Looking for a great spot to eat, watch the game, or host your next event? That's Sports Break. Great food, cold drinks, wall-to-wall TVs, and live entertainment. Want something with a view? Head to Break on the Lake, serving up steak, seafood, and cocktails on beautiful Lake Greenwood. And when it's time to celebrate, Main Event Catering has you covered. From private parties to corporate events, they make it easy and stress-free. One family, 3 great experiences. Sports Break, Break on the Lake, Main Event Catering. This season, fuel up like a champion at Tropical Smoothie Cafe, right here in Greenwood on the 72 Bypass Northeast. Tropical Smoothie Cafe has way more than just smoothies. We're talking fresh wraps, warm flatbreads, quesadillas, and all-day breakfast favorites. Whether you're headed to the game or grabbing something after practice, Tropical Smoothie Cafe has the flavor to keep you going.
Back here at Legion Field, Dominguez still on the mound for the Tigers. It's Colton Knight to lead off the bottom of the 5th for Emerald. Train's rolling. Knight swings at the first pitch of the inning. Hit over to the second baseman, Cash Martin, and he makes the throw for the first out of the inning.
That was a tough play over there by Martin, the second baseman. A good job by Del Valle. Kind of had to go to the other side of the first base bag to reel it in.
Matthew Ritter to the plate now. He's drawn 2 walks today. Been on base twice. He scored both times on base as well. First pitch he sees this inning is low for ball 1. Dominguez working fast. 1-0 pitch. That one misses for ball 2. 2-0 count here for Ritter. Trying to get on base for the 3rd time. Here's the pitch. Feeds it in for a strike. Fastball right down Main Street. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. That one misses low and away for ball 3. 3-1 now. Ritter, 1 ball away from drawing his 3rd walk of the night. And he does so.
How about that?
He's got the top of the order right behind him. Bo Height will now walk to the plate. He's hitless here today, but he's got on base twice.
One of those was a bases-loaded walk in that second inning.
He got drilled with 2 strikes the next time.
Yep, he was hit by a pitch in the 3rd.
See what he has to offer here with a Ritter on first. Dominguez working from the stretch. Height watches that one for a strike. Just clipped the outside corner there from Dominguez. Oh, 1 here for Bo. Dominguez delivers the pitch. Slide step. This one popped up by Height. Shaw will call it. And he makes the grab for out number 2. Barely in the infield.
Went straight up.
Bring Swansea to the plate.
Eli Swansea.
It's 2 for 3 today. A double and a single. He's driven in 4 runs for Emerald. So the catchers doing the dirty work here tonight for both teams.
It's been all catchers tonight. Saluda in the midst of a 6-0 run right now.
Dominguez to Swansea, misses way outside for ball 1. 1-0 count here to Eli. He's got Ritter on first. The 1-0 misses downstairs. Good stop there by Shaw. It's 2-0. Emerald were up 9-2 at one point in this ball game. The 2-0 pitch. It's ball 3. 3-0 count here for Swansea. The Tigers have stormed back ever since trailing by 7. They've put up 6 unanswered. 3-0 pitch from Dominguez. Feeds it in outside, just missed for ball 4. It's his second walk of the inning, and Swansea's on base. Ritter advances to second with Finn Howard coming to the plate.
Number 5, Finn Howard.
Howard's drawn 2 walks himself here tonight as well. He's officially 0 for 1 on the evening.
He's played some stellar defense both at third and short tonight.
Chance to extend this Emerald lead, give him a little bit more breathing room. Dominguez fires the pitch, misses inside. Ball 1.
Almost hit the elbow of Howard. Dominguez has been a little wild today with some hit batters. Also walked 2 already this inning.
The 1-0 from Dominguez. This one hit down the third base line and foul. Good play there by Coach Height.
Bare
Coach
hand.
at third base, yeah.
Yeah, nice play.
1-1 with 2 outs here for Finn Howard. Ritter on second. Swansea at first with a 1-run lead. Dominguez sets, gives the runner at second a look, fires the pitch. Gets a strike call inside. Now 1 ball, 2 strikes here for Howard. The 1-2 from Dominguez. This one hits softly over to the second baseman. It's Del Valle who scoops it up, but the first baseman throws it over to Dominguez, who is covering the bag, and it's out number 3 for the Vikings. Had a chance to extend the lead there with 2 runners on, but they were unable to do so. That concludes 5 innings of play. Heading to the top of the 6th. Emerald on top, 9-8 on the LSN radio network.
A good personal injury attorney is going to be able to negotiate for you, speak with the insurance companies in their language, and ultimately file a lawsuit and take your case to court if it needs it. You're going through this challenge. You're the hero here. We're just the guide. So if there's any value we can add, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. We're here to help.
Looking for a great spot to eat, watch the game, or host your next event? That's Sports Break. Great food, cold drinks, wall-to-wall TVs, and live entertainment. Want something with a view? Head to Break on the Lake, serving up steak, seafood, and cocktails on beautiful Lake Greenwood. And when it's time to celebrate, Main Event Catering has you covered. From private parties to corporate events, they make it easy and stress-free. 1 family, 3 great experiences. Sports Break, Break on the Lake, Main Event Catering. This season, fuel up like a champion at Tropical Smoothie Cafe, right here in Greenwood on the 72 Bypass Northeast. Tropical Smoothie Cafe has way more than just smoothies. We're talking fresh wraps, warm flatbreads, quesadillas, and all-day breakfast favorites. Whether you're headed to the game or grabbing something after practice, Tropical Smoothie Cafe has the flavor to keep you going. Stop by today or order ahead online. Tropical Smoothie Cafe. Eat better, feel better.
To the 6th inning we go on the LSN radio network. It's like Colson Marino now pitching. Well, Marino will get the ball on the mound for the Emerald Vikings. We got to see who's in center field now. Styron stays in right. Trying to get some numbers. I think Metz is in left field, so Matthew Ritter is in center. So Matthew Ritter in center. Ethan Metz goes to left field, who was on the mound. Holden Styron stays put in right. Finn Howard is the third baseman. Bo Height, the shortstop. Luke Mathis, the second baseman. Thomas Hodges at first. Eli Swansea will be catching Colson Marino. Here's Bryson Burnett, the third baseman. Right-hander on right-hander. First pitch from Marino is a fastball above the zone. And there is ball one. So Colson has gotten some starting action this year. Looking to find the zone here. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch is inside for 2-0. Third pitcher used today by the Emerald Vikings. Swing and a foul tip, held on by Swansea for strike one. That was a fastball from Colson Marino. He yanked a fastball there. It's 3-1 now. Burnett today is 1 for 3. Had a single, an RBI single in the first. That plated the first run of the game. 3-1. That one right up the middle, a base hit. His second hit of the day. Trickles into center field. And Burnett, who started the game at DH, now the third baseman, has played himself one heck of a ball game thus far.
Next batter for the Tigers, number 13, Will Weidman.
Here's Lane Ashley hitting in the spot of Braden Williams, who's only playing defense right now. And the first pitch is a breaking ball outside, missed by Marino. Now 1 ball, no strikes. Nobody out here in the top of the 6th inning. 8-9 the lead for the Emerald Vikings. It's a 1-run lead. Lane Ashley today is 0 for 1. He grounded out to third base his last time up. He pops this one up on the infield. Bo Height, the shortstop, calling everybody off, comes into the infield grass with 2 steps and makes the grab, and there's 1 down. Now here's Abraham Del Valle, the first baseman. Del Valle is 1 for 3 today. He has a single which came in the third, and then he was called out on the base paths on a double play to end the frame on the very next pitch. The next offering is up the middle, could be 2 here. Mathis goes to short for 1. Height twirls it over to first, and there's a double play. Tailor-made double play. It hit off the glove of Colson Marino on its way to second base. So it's a 1-4-6-3 DP. And the Vikings put up a 0. They'll head to the plate here in the bottom of the 6th, up by a run, 9-8 on the Lakelands Sports Radio Network.
A good personal injury attorney is going to be able to negotiate for you, speak with the insurance companies in their language, and ultimately file a lawsuit and take your case to court if it needs it. You're going through this challenge. You're the hero here. We're just the guide. So if there's any value we can add, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. We're here to help.
Call State Farm agent Frank Coyle in Greenwood for an auto quote today.
With State Farm Home Insurance, you can get the help you need from a local agent if things get complicated, and from our easy-to-use app whenever you need it.
Call State Farm agent Frank Coyle in Greenwood today.
Emerald 9, Saluda 8. Dominguez still on the mound for the Saluda Tigers.
had just left my house, went through the light and was turning into a gas station. I heard the screech and kind of looked in my mirror. I was terrified. Everybody kept telling me, "You've got to get an attorney." She was there for me. Just a few phone calls with her to see her diligence. So it was just good to be able to trust.
Looking for a home in Greenwood or thinking about selling? Work with someone who knows the community inside and out. Courtney Height Realtor is a top 5 Greenwood MLS agent with almost $20 million in sales and a reputation for guiding buyers and sellers with confidence and care. Call 864-378-4686, visit CourtneyHeightRealtor.com, and follow us on Facebook at Courtney Height Realtor, serving Greenwood, South Carolina and beyond.
When you bundle home and auto, life can be easier. You choose coverage that makes sense for you, at a price that's right for you, and a local State Farm agent who's there for you.
Call State Farm agent Frank Coyle in Greenwood today.
Howard's on Main is the kind of place you keep coming back to. Open 6 days a week with breakfast served every day, plus a full menu loaded with